Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Listener discretion is advised. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew filling in for Dr. Bruce tonight.
Be quiet.
Board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist, Ken Jordan and Scott Kirkland here tonight. The Crystal Method, our dear friends, bringing soft tacos and macadamia nuts. Awesome.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you guys. We love you
macadamia
guys.
is from Anderson.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, you brought those? No, we didn't bring those.
Yeah, from Anderson.
Well, they brought us Mexican, and that's enough, Drew. And good Mexican.
Not just Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh.
Place out in La Crescenta, La Cañada. I used to live where... Here's the thing. The Crystal Method got started in the place that I lived for the last 3 years before I literally became a millionaire.
Oh, wow.
Of course, they're still living there. La Crescenta, California, there's a Mexican food place called La Cabanita, and it is awesome. It means, it's Spanish. I think it means heroin. You can't stop. Drew ate 9 soft tacos, and Drew's a man of passion.
When I'm eating, watch out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeding.
No, he's like a dog in that if you try to get something away from him or just got a digit too close to his puss, he might take one off.
Wait till the action's over.
Yeah, wait, well, it settles down. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you could be your dog in the fight. The dog would still bite you if you're trying to break it up if it was, if it was game on. And that's how Drew is in the sack and at the table and on the table on rare occasion. The Crystal Method is nominated for a Grammy. Yeah.
How about that?
Nice.
You guys have never been nominated before?
No, there really wasn't a category. It's a brand new category this year, Best Electronic/Dance Album. And there was no real category for electronic albums before. This is the first year, and our Legion of Boom came out in 2004, and so it was eligible, and we got the nomination.
The Crystal Method is a band. I'm trying to. It's a little hard to sort of categorize them, but I would say everyone knows who they are.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if they know who they are. They just know the name.
They know the band.
They probably picture a bunch of punks from Liverpool or something.
No, in fact, Nicole, who precedes us on K-Rock, goes, "Are they from England?"
Yeah, you just assume. No, I mean, Ken looks like he works on heavy equipment. Right?
By the way, how many times did we go up to them and introduce ourselves before we...
You. I was down with the Crystal Method. I always knew who they were. They're very unassuming, almost pedestrian. But they bring that same blue collar work ethic to the dance floor every night. Yes?
That's right.
Yes, and so now, finally, they've been recognized by the Academy, and they're nominated. And who are you against? A bunch of Liverpool fags,
Exactly.
right?
Well, all British, actually.
Your good friend Paul Oakenfold.
Screw him. Oh, wait. Who is that?
He was up here once.
Yeah, he was up here. We didn't like him, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Basement Jacks,
Paul
Prodigy.
Van
Dyke, and Prodigy.
Oh, Prodigy.
Yeah.
Now, have they been on the scene and we haven't known it, or did they make a comeback?
They put out a new album. They went a long time between albums, and they just put out their latest album towards the end of last year.
What is the category?
Best Electronic Dance Album.
Huh.
First year for that one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
He mentioned it 3 times 10 minutes ago, Drew. You were just too busy belching up
I
carnitas.
was thinking about the
Can't
next
hear
taco.
right.
I'm thinking about refeeding.
It's really
like
good.
Lunchables.
All right, where are we, Drew?
Taking calls.
We're taking calls. We're going to hear something off of Legion of Boom, which is the nominated CD. When are the Grammys? March?
February 18th, 13th.
Ooh, coming. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Show up a couple of porn stars. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Have you been? Have you been to the Grammys?
No, this will be our first time.
Drew, have you been? No.
Adam went with the Dixie
no,
Chicks, though.
I went to the Grammys.
With the Dixie Chicks,
With
right?
the Dixie Chicks. And let me say this. They won 2 Grammys. And this is I'm sure they have 25 now, but this is the first 2, which is, they're most important. And I'm not saying anything, but I am pretty much 2 for 2.
We should take you.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying, but that's exactly what I'm saying. You should take me. I'm almost guaranteed success. Or you could look at it as I'm tapped out. I'm out at Grammy.
I'm reading Ken's mind. I was like, porn star, Adam. Porn star, Adam.
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. No, look, there are things I can do to a man that I mean, only a man knows. I know what you need, Ken. Let's face it. It comes in a hairier package, but I know. You close your eyes, you're all hopped up on champagne, the limo's dark. You're not going to know what hit you, brother. And we got those Grammys.
But only a man knows.
Yeah. The sting of being with a hairy man will wear off long before those 2 Grammys will ever tarnish.
Provided that his scrotum doesn't asphyxiate you.
Yeah, a lot of scrotum. That's all right. I can handle it. All right. You ready to go?
Let's
here,
go.
Drew?
Take some calls.
All right. Is that Azzy?
That's what it looks like.
Azzy?
Yes.
You're 18? What's up?
Yes. Hey, well, my thing with sex is, I've been sexually active since I was 13, and the thing is, whenever I would engage in sex, within the first 5 minutes, the orgasm will be, like, right after each other. And the longest...
What at the what? Whoa, stop down. Right at the what?
Oh.
After each other?
Right
yeah,
after each other? Oh,
for
okay.
example, the longest I can actually go if I have an orgasm is like 14 seconds. And if I try to hold them back, the next one will be like really big and strong. And I've tried going online finding exercise to help me out. And
no,
then,
wait a minute. You're what they call multiply orgasmic. You're blessed.
Right.
Yeah, you're blessed. Why? What are you doing? What are you trying to...
The thing is, they will come after each other constantly, and they will physically drain me. And after an hour, I'll be physically drained. And the next hour, I will want it again. And I have tried exercises.
Ken just found his new Grammy date, by the way. I think I'm out.
Hold on a second. Why do you go a full hour if it's so unpleasant to you after the hour?
No, it's not unpleasant. It physically drains me. That's the thing, but I don't mind it.
You need to go until you're drained. Is that
right?
right?
And the thing with me is, I don't care how much it comes, but it physically it just keeps interrupting, just keeps coming, and I would like to go having sex without constantly having an orgasm. And I have tried, vaginal exercises, but when I use them, they will make them more stronger in power.
No, wait. Whoa.
Wow.
You're all screwed up here.
Hold on.
So the problem.
We're gonna need some DNA.
Yeah, what is the problem?
We're gonna need
I
the
think
culture.
I know what the problem is. She's complaining that she keeps on orgasming, and she just wants to go with the flow and let her partner enjoy the
I
moment.
would like to enjoy it, but they keep
Look at Miss I Have a Vagina. I'm a genius. Yeah.
But what I'm hearing is something a little different. I'm hearing that you have multiple orgasms, which is a good thing, and only about 5 or 10% of women actually ever are capable of that.
Right.
You're wired that way. That's what you have. But the problem is, as I hear it, you are never satisfied. You have to go until you're completely exhausted. Then an hour later, you want to go again.
No, I will have sex all day if I truly want to. I'm not going to stop because orgasm will keep coming. I would just actually like to enjoy it without having them again. Like the longest time I can actually.
See, the reason this is so bewildering to us.
Why can't you enjoy your multiple orgasms?
That's what's bewildering.
She's
orgasms.
saying each one isn't long enough. She says 14 seconds is long enough.
It's really funny. When I have an orgasm, it looks like I'm having a seizure. That's what my boyfriend told me. And
but why aren't you...
I physically shake all over, and I don't want to have to stop every second. For example, that's why I can't do Missionary, because whenever we do Mission Impossible, I'm always falling off the bed because I can't hold the orgasm to the point where they have to hold me down in bed. And so, every couple of minutes, I don't care, but the longest I can not have orgasms 14 seconds, so that means I have one.
You got to understand something. From a male's point of view, to say I'm having an orgasm I can't enjoy, those words don't go together.
They love that, but me, it's just, every second it just comes and comes and comes, and I would like to able...
all right, hold on.
We can't get her to
You're
express.
breaking my heart, sweetie, with you just Niagara Falls coming out of your vagina filled with orgasms.
I thought at first
seconds.
she said that she has to exhaust herself physically, and then she wants to go again.
Right.
She's not really satisfied.
I'm not a doctor, but how about rubbing a little coke down there?
No.
It couldn't hurt.
She also let us in on a clue that she was sort of sexually abused. She got going when she was 13.
Has he? Any sexual abuse?
No. And
How about...
Well, she started sexual activity at 13. That's
a cultural thing.
No.
What color are you?
Well, I'm African American.
Late bloomer. They call them spinstresses if they get started at 13.
Because I was in high school at the age of 13. I was ninth grade, and, hormones came in early. What can I say? And so I would actually like to able to control my orgasm to the point where...
Okay. How about, I don't know what we can physically do to tell you.
You cannot
How
change
about
anything.
meditation? How about you start meditating?
This is how she's wired. And she's
I've
already
tried
been
that
on...
one.
and she's already been on SSRI. She's been on serotonin reuptake inhibitors.
Oh, really?
Didn't you say that?
I've tried yoga, meditation. I've tried exercise.
Okay. How about you? How about this? How about the sort of freedom and letting go?
Yeah, just let
How
it go.
about you don't go into the bedroom with such incredible expectations? Don't try to control everything.
Yes, you should just
let
let
it
go
go.
with it, yeah.
Have that be a horse that just roams where it will.
Or maybe she feels ashamed that she's like seizing there with the guy, or that he's making fun of her or something. No. It's fine. It's good. You're blessed.
Climb on the orgasm pony and let it go where the wind takes it. Yes?
Wow. Yes.
Some pharmaceutical companies would like to study her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. It's weird that
I've never talked to multiple orgasmic women for whom that is a problem, that they can't, like, manage it.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are, like, thinking all their friends are lying about how difficult it is to have an orgasm, and they're just fine with it.
All right. Just get with a guy, get comfortable. But I think sexually, women come in and they're, we talk to the other side of the coin all the time, which is, I got to force an orgasm out of myself. I got to focus, I'm not focusing enough, or how do I do it? Women can't go into the bedroom with a whole laundry list of goals. You know what I mean? It's just, they screw themselves up because they're not physically wired like we are.
Right.
We can go in with a goal.
Yes.
For me, not pull a calf muscle, for instance, is one on top. I'll tend to cramp up on the calf.
Think how different her wiring is, though, than other women who have trouble having orgasms.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And then don't talk that way in front of any of my old girlfriends, by the way. They'll freak out and try to kill you.
What way?
Oh, I have millions of orgasms. I don't know what to do with my orgasms. I light a cigar with an orgasm every once in a while. I'm that rich with orgasms. All right, we got to break and eat more Mexican. Yes, Drew?
We got one more time.
I know we're going about 15 minutes early, but the stuff's getting cold, right?
I'm hungry.
All right. The Crystal Method in studio tonight. We'll hear a song. What's the longest track you have on Legion?
So he can eat?
Yeah. Oh, there's one called Adam Eats a Churro. It's 14 minutes and 27 seconds long. No, seriously, what is the longest cut you got on here? You got, what do you think? Because I know the dance, the electronic and dance can be,
The longest one, I think, is the long version of Bound Too Long, which is on there.
Which is how long?
Which is about 7+ minutes.
So if we played it twice, it'd be close to 15.
We'd fill up the half an hour pretty quickly.
All right. Well, that's and the thing about the techno and the dance is electronic music is it doesn't exactly play like you wouldn't want to hear the same Eagles song 3 times, but this is almost soundtracky. You know what I mean? Right. It's almost like they've put music to your life.
Yes.
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 Yeah. All right. I think we could get away with that.
Yeah. And eat. Justin.
Hello.
You're 18?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, is this Justin's dad?
Nah.
This is Justin.
Yes, sir.
Not a virgin.
But a screwball.
What's up, brother?
How much? I had a question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
I was wondering what percentage of males can give themselves an oral?
Ooh.
A oral?
Yeah, what about it, Drew? Ken? Who else?
Just Ken.
Just
what was the question?
What percentage of males can give themselves a BJ? Drew, any studies?
No studies on that. That's
Really?
not something the government likes spending its money on, I suspect. Nor universities.
All right, but someone's got to get
Limber.
And by
gentlemen.
and by the way, there's only I would say less than half are interested in trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's an interesting philosophical question that Jimmy and I have brought up at the morning show way back in the day many times, which is, do you do it if you get a shot at it? It's interesting.
There was that Will Ferrell skit on Saturday Night Live where he's doing yoga and he finally was able to get all the way over and he was doing it. Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the arguments that people make. Pro and con, because there is a camp. If you can,
it definitely means you're homosexual.
If you think it's disgusting, you're using your hand though, right?
It's your hand.
Okay, all right, but this is all right. It's the difference between murder one and manslaughter, but still there's a body. There's a body on the ground. You know what I mean? It's not quite the same, but still it's in the same neighborhood.
You're focusing on something else, not a yoga act. Yeah.
You don't think I could blow myself and think about other things?
You might be able to operate the remote, but you wouldn't be seeing it so well.
Move your balls aside so you can see the TV.
Right.
Yeah, you'd have to be so focused on the oral sex that you would be homosexual.
I'll tell you what I think I could do. I think I could use it as sort of a little kickstart. You know what I mean? Just a little something to get me heading in the right direction.
Salad.
Yeah, just a little, just one tug of the lawnmower pull. You know, just.
Ron Jeremy always says he can do it, right? He's one of the claims he can.
Whatever.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. By the time you can get there, there's almost no technique involved. You know what I mean? I mean, you just don't have enough to work with. And the question is, what if you could pull your thing off and just plant it on a bar? Would you?
Would you do it?
Would you do it? And then what if your mom caught you? That'd be weird. And you'd be like, no, Mom, this is mine. I mean, oh, Christ. Don't tell Dad. That's what you have to yell when she ran
I just ate
out.
Mexican.
All right. Drew's going to throw up. All right.
Look,
speak to Claire.
I'll give him an answer less than 0.00001%.
Really?
0.00001. I would say about
What
10%
percentage?
are
What
interested
percentage
in
of guys do you think could make contact with their penis
if
with
they
their
were,
tongue?
Yeah, excluding those that would not be interested in trying, or including those,
It just physically could do it if you took every single
it's
guy.
It's got to be a fraction of a percent.
Fraction of really? Yeah. I think many guys in certain cultures, like certain African cultures, longer, leaner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they could do it. I think it may be up around
Gymnasts.
I think it could be around 2% who could make contact.
Yeah, I get you.
If there was an electrical circuit, that you just had to. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll give you that.
Let me try it on you.
No.
Okay. Claire?
Hi.
You're 26?
Yes.
What's up?
I have a question for Dr. Drew.
What's up, Claire?
Hey, guys. Basically, about 2 years ago, I had sex for the first time with my boyfriend at the time. I took precautions. I had my birth control, and I had my, obviously, I used protection.
Hey, Claire. Claire.
Yeah, yeah.
That was your first time with that boyfriend, or your first time ever?
Ever. I'm sorry.
24.
Ever.
24. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Claire.
Yeah.
If you could get to my penis, would you put it in your mouth? Now, hold on. This is a study we're doing.
Okay, if I could what?
If you could get to my penis.
From where you are.
From where you are. You would put it in your mouth, right?
I'll plead the fifth.
All right. That's a yes.
Yes. Always the fifth is guilty.
That's right.
Yeah,
all right. So,
what's the question,
it says
Claire?
here you have warts. Yes?
Yes. And then I was diagnosed.
I have to wear a condom with you.
All right. Well, pretty much everybody gets those, so there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically, so now I was traumatized by the whole thing because I asked my boyfriend at that time, and he said he was, clean and everything. And I know you can't really go about taking people's word for it, but
Claire, men often don't know they carry that virus.
really,
And women for the same thing. But they're roughly 50% of the people in the city where you live have that are young and sexually active.
Yep.
well, as a result, I guess I've been traumatized with it because what a way to go. First time.
Wait, but
No.
Claire,
listen.
if you're sexually active and you live in Chicago, you're going to have this virus. That's the probability.
Yeah, I got it from myself. I was part of that 2% that could.
And then got the HPV.
I gave it to myself.
What a shock.
It was rough. At first, I was angry at myself. It was an uncomfortable phone call, I got to say.
More uncomfortable than actually the act?
It was. It was humiliating. And then I had to call my hand, and it was...
I apologize.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's what's
the hand was not talking.
Devastated.
I could tell it was angry, but I
His
didn't know.
left hand, too. Well, look at it squirming even now.
Felt betrayed.
So she said, what a way to go, like she had died.
Yeah. Now, listen, Claire. Now, Drew, you dumped acetic acid on my penis and hit it with a Woods light. Nothing.
Didn't see it. Even though I believe to this day that was a disposable penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing there but a little of the chapstick I was wearing.
Some sort of magic trick. I know it.
All right, but the
Maybe
point
it
is...
wasn't chapstick. I mistook it for the...
Drew says that people living in urban areas...
Very common.
That are young, almost 50%. That's what they say.
Yep.
And you say, what? That's incredible. A lot of people don't know they have it.
Yes. And a lot of people, it's not a big deal. For men, it means nothing. And for women, it can be managed rather easily. So we'll talk to her about it. She has a question about it.
What's her question? I want to hear Crystal Taco song.
What's your question, Clay? Crystal Taco?
Yeah. There's a band name.
What's your question?
Basically, now that
What kind of song do you want?
Something hot and spicy.
Yeah, from the Crystal Taco. Anderson blew a
high
gasket over there. No, I think he's not high tonight. There's a taco song. Anderson, where'd you find this taco song? Oh, it's a South Park taco song.
I think it's supposed to be Jennifer Lopez.
Ah. You watch South Park every night. You never heard the taco song?
I think I have.
All right. Claire, sorry for that. I know this is a very important call.
What was your question?
I'm sorry. So basically, I guess you could say I was traumatized by the whole thing, and I was upset and angry. And so, eventually after we broke up anyways, but eventually, I managed to, find a new boyfriend. And now I told him, I explained to him the thing, and he's practically still scared. I mean, he's scared, and I can understand that, but I tried to.
The probability is he already has the virus. But what's your question?
Right, but that's not going to help her because he's just going to say no.
A dildo, and
you got a dildo?
A dildo, yeah, and I've never a vibrator. I'm sorry, a vibrator, and I've never used that. Even that.
I could
before.
get to one of those. I think.
Okay,
so.
Vibrator. And
vibrator, yeah.
I went to the store, and I just happened to grab the one off. I went in by myself, and I didn't want to be stuck there, so I grabbed the one I first saw, and it was a 9-inch one. So anyways, I'm having a hard time inserting it, and I used lubrication. I don't know, and I don't even feel any sensation. Is it because I'm still...
Were you sexually abused growing up?
No.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, hold on a second.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but...
Claire, but let me say this: the vibrator you don't need to put in you. You can just kind of put it on.
Yeah, they're
you.
not meant to be used on the outside, right? You understand that's where you
have to
yourself?
read the instructions.
Well,
most women don't get much from putting things inside.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Wow.
26.
No,
wow.
Seriously. So, basically I get more sensation on the outside than an inside. And he's like telling me, come on, you can do it. And he gets so frustrated, and I'm frustrated. And it's just like, I don't understand. Maybe
hold on. Is this the guy behind the counter? Or is this...
This is the new boyfriend that's afraid of the warts.
Because these guys work off commission, so you shouldn't trust them. They'll say, oh, that dildo looks great on you, but that dildo makes you look thin. They'll sell you a whole line. They'll tell you the 2005s are coming in, and it's dealing days. We got to move. We got to move stock.
Oops, sorry.
All right, no, wait a minute, Claire.
Yes.
Hold on a second. I'm very intrigued with Claire.
All right.
And I got to say this. I got to be honest. 3 minutes ago, I'm thinking, let's play a Crystal Taco song. We'll play the song. The song will be 4 minutes. That'll lead us into the break. We'll get 8 minutes. I'll get a taco in me. But Claire came back so strong with this vibrator story.
It's not even a vibrator. It's just a dildo, right?
I think it was a dildo, then turned into a vibrator.
Oh, my God.
No, maybe it is.
All right.
Does everyone know the definition?
A 9-inch vibrator?
Yeah, they got those.
All right.
Yeah. But, hold on a second. Claire, it takes batteries, right?
Yes.
All right, okay.
So your boyfriend is afraid of your genital warts.
What's his plan? Never going to have sex with you?
I don't know. I'm really frustrated, and he keeps, I guess, putting the blame. He's like, well, I don't know. He just says, see what you've done. You basically...
Are they visible? I'm not too familiar with genital warts.
You have them.
They're not
Everybody
visible.
has them.
Figure you have them.
According to Drew, everyone has
They're
them.
not visible at the moment.
No, they're not visible to guys, oftentimes either.
Right, you don't know it.
Right, you don't know it, but most people have it. Claire, you don't seem to get that through your head no matter how often I say it.
All right.
And you just wear a condom, and that tends to reduce the risk of transmission.
Does she need to be this honest with her boyfriend?
Yeah, she should be. It's a good thing to be that way, but she puts a condom on.
What about the condom?
Hold on. I put her on hold. I'm intrigued.
All right, we'll go
I'm
back.
not done with her.
Yeah.
The Crystal Method is here tonight.
Right.
We're going to hear something off the Legion of Boom. Nominated for a Grammy, everybody. They might be bringing the good luck charm with them in February. Are there any more tacos in that bag?
I don't know if there are any more tacos.
What? Oh. Seriously?
There's a lot of chips and salsa.
Chips, that salsa's good, though.
The salsa's good. We'll have to take a look.
Adam's looking a little
Someone's have to head into La Cavanina and break into that place because I need another taco. All right, well, check that out, and we'll be right back after this. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Scott and Ken here tonight. The Crystal Method is the name you know them by. The Legion of Boom is the name of the Grammy-nominated CD you heard Drew just put down. When we got some of that moly sauce in me.
That's good.
Nice. I'm going to need a nap soon, though.
Keep going.
All right.
You'll be fine.
We left off with speaking to Claire. Claire's 26. She's got a certain way about her.
She waited until she was 24 to have sex, but...
Did she wait until 24? Is that what she said?
Yes, and then freaked out about having HPV, but is now diligently trying to make her current boyfriend happy, who's telling her that she's ruined everything, so therefore he's going to make it right by making her use a dildo.
Yeah, but she went out and got the dildo.
Yeah, to make him happy. And she doesn't feel anything when she uses it.
Claire.
Yes.
Does that about sum it up?
No. She got the dildo for herself. Am I right, Claire?
No, actually, I'm sorry. I called it a dildo, but it's a vibrator because it's battery operated. He told me to go, why don't we try it? So he sent me to go and get it. And I got it.
Me to go get it.
He did. Okay. Yeah. It's also a vibrator if it runs off 110, 220, or propane. Actually, I found too.
9-inch thing.
Yeah.
Basically, I've never been in those places before, those type of places, and I was the only girl there, and I got freaked out enough. People staring at me. And
why isn't he...
Wait a minute. Wait, did they have to fire it up before they gave it to you? Because they do. There's no returns.
Actually, it was just going to joke around and ask him what's the return policy on that, but
they fire them up. They fire them up to let you know they're working because you can't come back. She's jovial.
Jovial. She's never been in a sex shop before, and in there is joking around with the guy while she has the 9-inch dildo on the counter. Hey, what's the return policy here?
Right.
Well, I got nervous. I didn't know what else to say, and
Claire, you're very good natured about this. But here's the deal. I have two questions.
Okay.
A, why doesn't he perform oral sex on you?
He's too afraid.
Can he get warts?
He's too afraid.
Can he get warts from that?
Not really, no. Don't worry about it. No, he's not going to do that. B, why doesn't he put a condom on and have sex with you? Because if he has another girlfriend, she's going to have warts too. Because that's just the probability.
Yeah. Not from you, but...
from somebody else.
Right. Claire, what about a condom?
He's still afraid. I don't know. He just...
I don't think he's afraid. I think he's punishing you.
He sounds like a bad guy.
I think he's screwing with you.
Well,
guys do this sometimes.
He does want her to have some joy, so he asked her,
but
although he gets the vibrator.
But he's demanding that she insert a 9-inch dildo when she wins.
Vibrator.
I know, but she's interested in clitoral stimulation. He's not paying any attention to that.
So you just perform oral on him?
Yeah, basically, and I get nothing out of it. I really don't.
That's why he said, "Yeah, go, honey, go get a vibrator. Work it out on your own."
Yeah. After I'm done, take this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch. Hey, that's the vibrator, not the remote. Give me the remote.
Yeah,
this is the guy who does. Claire, you don't have to put up.
Claire,
with this.
we don't like this guy.
No, you don't.
No, and I don't think you should either.
Yeah.
And Claire, here's what's going on.
Yeah.
You're walking around feeling like damaged goods.
Yeah, I do.
And
you're not.
I know. You have something that half the people between 18 and 35 have in metropolitan areas, and half the supermodels out there probably got this.
Half.
Probably. Who knows?
Claire, you're not hearing us.
Do you know about supermodels?
Wait a minute. Do you not believe me that half people have this?
Well, that's what my doctor said, and she told me. I mean,
Claire,
it's not.
Claire, something's wrong with her self-esteem.
Yeah, Claire, I'm a doctor. Another doctor's told you the same thing. Why can't you believe us?
Because I guess it's what the person that I care so much about keeps telling me.
This guy's not a good guy. You're feeling like damaged goods, and he's making sure you feel like damaged goods. Yeah. Meanwhile, he's doubling down on his oral pleasure.
Yeah,
I don't like this guy.
No.
You are a normal young adult.
Go get a nice guy who put a condom on and go to town, and you'll probably find a guy who has it.
Mm-hmm. I find it bizarre that two professionals tell you the same thing independently, and you're going to just dismiss that.
I don't like this guy.
I guess it's stubbornness.
Is this just your second person that you've had sex with?
I didn't even have sex with him yet. I mean, we tried. We're about to, but I mean, it's
the second guy she's been sexually active with. But listen, you're not being stubborn. You're insistent on feeling bad. You've got to feel ashamed. For some reason, you need to feel shame.
I feel
that's why I asked you about sexual abuse. Yeah.
All right, stop it.
For what? For having something everybody has?
Yeah. Well, now at least we know Drew has it because he won't shut up about it.
I just think I feel guilty because
All right, that's enough. It's enough. I don't like this guy.
No.
And by the way, this is grounds for dismissal.
Yes.
I don't need to hear any more about him.
No.
I don't care if he's good to the elderly. I don't care if he's a Catholic big brother or he donates his weekends to the retarded folks. He is a bad guy. He needs to go.
Yes.
Yes?
100%.
Get rid of him. I don't know what she's so
I know. She needs to feel that way for whatever reason. All right. That's, She was abused. That's
bad dad.
Yeah.
She's got to have a horrible
yes,
dad.
The 24-year-old waiting until she's a virgin until 24.
Okay. Liz?
Yeah.
Real quick.
No, I want to hear Crystal Method
After
song.
this question, then we'll do Crystal Method.
You got herpes 1 year ago, no reaction, but now pee is rosy color.
Yeah.
Is that a herpes thing?
No. What do you mean?
No,
It could be.
A year ago, I got herpes, and I had a reaction for a couple days, and my doctor told me that throughout the year I might get, a reaction again, and I haven't. And I'm wondering, is that normal?
To have outbreaks?
Yeah.
Yes, herpes always recurs. That's what defines the illness.
Okay.
Explain a lot of venereal disease to a lot of people tonight.
It always recurs, Liz. It never goes away.
Was she wondering if she didn't have an outbreak, if that's normal? Is that what she said?
I had an outbreak once, but I haven't had one since, and it's been a year.
Oh, you've never had one since? But they said you had another one now.
I've never had one since.
No,
that was the only time I've ever had one.
Oh, well, it's as you're thinking, it's possibly a misdiagnosis, because really the recurrence is what defines the disease. And if you don't see a recurrence, it's rather unusual. It happens, but it's rather unusual. And some people have very, very infrequent outbreaks. Have you had the same partner that whole year?
No.
You've had different partners?
Yeah, the guy who gave it to me said he didn't, and he ran off. And I never heard from
Did he physically run? Because I like that. And did it make that sound? That sound where you're like, sounds like a paint can with a ball in it.
Yeah, it was like slow motion running.
Anderson, make that sound. Make the running sound. Come on. Hey, Liz, you have a kid?
No.
No.
Why'd you say that?
I thought I heard a kid for some reason.
No, it's possible that wasn't herpes. It's not uncommon for there to be a misdiagnosis. It's very hard to clarify the diagnosis, though, because you can only really definitively diagnose when there's an outbreak through viral culture. I don't trust the blood tests. I think they're very inaccurate.
Why don't they get better with those?
Because everyone gets exposed to that virus, so to test antibodies is just a very poor way to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So people would have false positives?
They have a lot of false positives, a lot. And you have to have a very high suspicion. And there's something here about the rosy-colored pea, though. What was that?
That was maybe she's just looking at her urine through rose-colored lenses. Liz, I've done that.
For the past 3 days, pee is yellow, and my pee has always been yellow.
Slow down. Slow down.
Wait, Adam's going to take notes.
Slow down.
I'm proud of that.
Slow down.
The past 3 days, though.
Was it like banana yellow, Corvette yellow? There's different yellows.
Neon yellow?
It's been coming out like a peach color.
Peach.
And it's
Peach
like
color.
as if like maybe I was on my period, as if I was spotting.
That's a possibility. Are you having any pain when you urinate?
No burning sensation.
Okay, well, here's the deal. That's why I want to take her call quickly, is that it could be a urinary tract infection. That's probably the most common reason someone your age would. The peach color, the pinky color is blood.
That's blood.
And the most common reason would be a urinary tract infection and or, as you suspect, your period contaminating it. But blood in the urine is actually a very serious
It is.
Very serious.
Not as serious as blood in the stool.
It's more serious because it can mean immediate and intrinsic severe disease of the kidney itself. Blood in the stool in somebody her age would not be a big deal. It'd be hemorrhoid 99 times out of 100. But genuine blood in the urine, if it's not a urine infection, you need a kidney evaluation because there are many different kidney diseases that cause actual blood in the urine.
All right. You're a real doctor or just a love doctor?
I can tell you the difference between crenated blood cells in the urine and non-crenated.
Wow. Well, let's get into that over some urination ourselves. The Crystal Method is in the studio tonight. We need to, I shouldn't say need to, we would like to hear something off of the Grammy-nominated CD, The Legion of Boom. I have our first song written down right here. Michelle? Yeah. You good to go? All right. From the Crystal Method, this is called Born Too Slow. That's the Crystal Method.
Wow.
Dear, taco packing, Crystal Method, Scott and Ken here tonight. Another good one from Legion of Doom, Grammy nominated. All right, we'll hear something else in the 11 o'clock hour. When we come back from this brief break, we'll speak to Tracy, bisexual for about 4 years.
13.
Since 13.
That's not bisexual.
Wait, what? You say abuse?
Yeah.
No? Mm-hmm. We'll find out after this.
Music cues us.
Go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
You got it.
Cues
Here
us,
it goes.
My cues, my kisser. My kisser, I see.
See, you don't lose
It's
it.
all kisser. It's always like my kisser. It's always like wazoom, wazee, wazoom, zoom, z.
Man, once you have it, you don't lose it.
I thought I was losing my memory.
No
but
way.
No.
You're sharp as you ever were.
Dr. Drew in the hizzy.
Yeah. The Crystal Method in studio tonight. Ken and Scott both here representing. They're all of the Crystal Method, by the way. Do you guys ever get do people get confused? Think they're more people? Think they're different color, different ethnicity, or come from a different part of the world? Is it you guys? You must surprise people.
They assume we're British a lot, and they'll say, "What do you play?"
Right.
There was a guy once that went around Arizona pretending he was Ken Jordan.
Wow.
And he was getting into strip clubs and trying to get him in the parties by saying he was Ken Jordan.
But he was trying to buy cars and ripping people off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So he would go to a strip club and go, "Hey, I'm Ken Jordan from the Crystal Method."
Because
Can
a
I
lot of
get
people
in?"
don't know what we look like.
Right.
He actually went to a few of our shows and was saying he was from some clothing company and everything. And this whole time he was gathering all this information.
Wow.
And after about 3 shows, we kicked him out forever because he was just so weird. He lied about everything.
He kept promising us clothes, and he showed up one day, and he pulled these clothes out of a bag. He's like, "Here, this is my clothing line. This is all fresh stuff."
And it was a different
had,
company.
And it had tags from stores. You could just tell he just ripped it off.
This
It was
is
just
La Tigre. Come on, dude. Hey, what is it about coming up with your own clothesline that just sort of takes flaky people and just turns them into really felons? Like I don't know what it is, but you show me a guy who's trying to get his own clothing line off the ground, and I'm going to show you a guy I can't hang with. What is that? It's the sort of retarded entrepreneurial spirit. There's nothing worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's trying to get at the easy money, you know what I mean? It's entrepreneurial, but
something happened.
You're not starting a biotech company, okay?
Yeah, something happened with clothing that everyone thought they could do it, and everyone thought they had a cool idea for a T-shirt or some shorts, and so everyone got into it. Jimmy's brother-in-law was starting a little clothing line many years ago, and he had about 1,000 T-shirts printed up, and it said, was a T-shirt. It said, let's see, scars heal, losing doesn't. And I had to point out to him that one of the definitions of a scar was that it doesn't go away. That's the difference between a cut and a scar is that it doesn't. It's always.
It means wounds heal.
Let me show you. If I got a smallpox vaccination in 1964. It's still clear as it was the day they did it.
Because it don't heal.
It's a scar. Yes, that's what I had to explain to him, but he already had 1,000 units printed up.
Oh, no, what'd he do?
It was worth it for just Jimmy, because when I explained it to Jimmy, it was a good laugh. It was a good laugh. Later, we had him print up 1,000 Man Show shirts, and I think he was able to make it up. But scars heal, losing doesn't. I thought, no, not really.
Great English, too. Beautiful prose.
The point is, you get the point, right? Don't lose. That's the point, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk to Tracy, who's 17. Tracy?
Yes.
Bisexual.
Yeah. I have a question. Me and my boyfriend just now decided, because he has an ex-girlfriend, and we just now decided to invite his ex-girlfriend back into our relationship because we both like her. And
Sure.
and I was just wondering if that's any type of wrong.
Is it any what kind of wrong?
Is it wrong to do that, do you think?
Any type of wrong.
Any type of wrong, I see. In what sense wrong? What are you looking for?
Do you think that it's do you think other people would not accept the fact that we're doing this?
I think other people will react to it. I think your relationship won't survive it, but I don't think it's going to survive anyway. I think whenever you have a threesome, it tends to create feelings in at least one of the people involved that they don't expect.
This was your idea?
This was his idea.
I know. I just like the we part.
Yeah. This is, of course, him. As soon as you mentioned that you were kind of attracted, or him going into high gear with it.
I mean, you know what the equivalent to this is? Like, we talk to this all the time, where it's like, me and my boyfriend, and the guy saying, yeah, me and my girl decide. That you know what the equivalent of that is?
For the guy?
The wedding. The wedding. We picked out these flowers. We settled on these color schemes. Yeah.
The only time I ever heard guys talk like that is we decided I need to stop doing heroin.
Right.
That's when the we kicks in.
That's when the we comes in, right? Yeah. That is them.
The only time the guy uses it.
Yeah, the only time the we means her is
right. But he has to stop doing.
We
something.
decided that my drinking had gotten out of control. Yeah, that's where the we is.
That's what I can hear a guy say.
That's true. All right, heroin and weddings are where the we comes in, but not with the threesomes.
No, that's him.
Yeah. Now, Tracy, have you been with a woman before?
Yes, I have.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
You did.
What's up with poor Tracy?
What's going on, baby doll? Where's your dad?
In Pekin.
Oh, he's over. He's out in Pekin.
Yeah.
She's cold this time of year out
over by
that way.
Springfield.
Huh?
Oh,
Was it a few miles north of Springfield?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. What's he doing out there?
I think working construction.
Oh, so you know he's a gem. Yeah. Well, if we find out he's a roofer, we have to start calling him sir. So I think you get knighted when you go up to a roof.
Your Highness.
Your Highness. Have you seen him in a while?
Last weekend.
Oh, really?
What kind of guy is he? What kind of guy is he, your dad? Speaking of heroin. Lazy, yeah. What else? Give me some other words.
He just doesn't like to do anything unless he has to work. Like, he'll sit at home and won't do anything unless he actually has to.
He'll lift a few beers, though, right?
Ooh.
No, he doesn't drink.
Doesn't drink?
Anymore.
Did he stop drinking?
I don't think he ever drank.
All right.
Pot?
Does he live with your mom?
No, they're divorced.
Okay. All right.
Did he do anything horrible to you growing up?
No.
Okay, so you were never abused?
No.
Adam?
No. Really? Nothing?
How about your mom?
She
got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Have they ever done anything weird to you, the boyfriends?
No.
No. Okay. All right. I got to put on hold because the feedback's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Something's going on with Tracy. I can hear the little girl voice.
Oh, yeah.
Just a daddy who's in the trades is abuse enough.
Yeesh.
Seems sort of distant. She seems like she has a mentality of an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
This is going to end in chaos. Don't get pregnant.
Please.
That's the thing. And you're not
Condoms, birth control.
The picture's not going to become clear as you sample more varieties of sexuality.
No,
it's going to get fuzzier.
Get worse.
But if you're going to do it, go ahead and do it. Do not get pregnant.
Yep.
And
We'll
I don't want to see you in junior college.
No.
No.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah. And military. That would be good.
Yeah.
The Crystal Method is here tonight. Take a quick break. Be right back after this. Yeah, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Scott and Ken here tonight from the Crystal Method. Well, they are the Crystal Method. The Legion of Boom, name of the CD. We'll hear something else off of that. Oh, my God. Worst night of my life last night.
Oh, what happened?
No power out when I got home.
Boy. I just heard the Southern California Edison going on the radio and talking about how we're having another winter storm coming through Los Angeles area. How this time...
Hold on a second. Here's the thing. If we're in winter and there's a storm coming through, you don't need the winter storm part. No, I mean them.
Yeah.
Winter storm, I know where we are. It's not a summer storm.
Well,
it's
just,
spring
you know
storm.
why? It's because everywhere else in the country has storms all year round. We just have them only in the winter here, really.
Whatever time we're in, if there's a storm...
It's the time it is.
That's what it is. All right.
In any event, they were gloating about how, we had lots of problems last time, but we got it all ironed out.
No,
all taken care of.
No, they did
problems
not.
This time around.
No, they did not. And first off, I cannot. I live to go home and watch my TiVo, and I don't read, as you know, Drew.
I know well.
I believe it poisons the
Still
mind.
hasn't read my book.
Still, you say still like I'm gonna do it.
I know. Well, you told your wife you were going to do it, or you're going to have her read it to you.
I was going to have her read it to me if we ever did drive to Montana.
Well, you drove to Northern California last week.
I had to talk.
Do you have an
during
audio
that trip.
version of it? An audio version of it?
No, it's a good
Yeah.
idea, though.
How about it, Drew?
It's a great idea. For the blind and Carolla.
Just have it come out on cassette, would you please?
I'll just read it in myself.
Please.
For you.
All right. The point is no power when I come home, and I'm going out of my mind. Now, I have a generator, but the generator is sort of hooked up and sort of not hooked up. So by the light of the headlights of my car, I'm out there trying to fire that thing up at 1 in the morning with the 5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton, and I'm sort of gingerly trying to flip breakers to see if something goes on inside the house. 1,000 trips in to see if the microwave light is blinking or not. Back around again. Can't get the gate closed. The gate's an ingenious design, which is it's like an automatic, like an electric gate. But when the power goes out, it just comes open and it just stays open, and you can't get it closed. You can unlock it and close it, but then the motor starts running. It has a battery unit, and it's like ring, 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 ring. I'm in there with a screwdriver, like a flashlight down on the hedge, undoing the front box, doing the electrical box and the gate, trying to disengage the thing, just pulling plugs out. It's 2 in the morning. I'm going insane, and I'm thinking, I came back. I announced this night. Oh, let's put it this way. If you said you're going to do it tomorrow night or pay $1,000, I would pay the $1,000 in a heartbeat. And this has happened like 3 times because where I live, the power goes out. There's some sort of problem. Here's all I'm saying. Fix it. Can we fix it? Because here's the thing. This neighborhood, it's like the high roller suite. These are taxpayers, boy.
Where you live.
Oh, yeah. People paying taxes.
You know what's interesting?
I want something for my money.
Listen, I was at the MGM Disney Studios. I was in Florida yesterday, and they have this ride the movies thing. And when you get on the ride, there's a picture of the Hollywood Hill by the Hollywood sign, and your houses are painted onto the damn wall.
Really?
Yes.
I should sue them.
It's your house.
Are the lights off? Lights off, right?
Come on.
Yeah. No power. Just as much power
They knew that.
on the pictures I had at home. And then my wife's like, of course, it's like flashlights and bathrobes and it's freezing cold. And my wife says, when's the power coming? I said, look, I know when the power's coming back on. She said, when? It's 5 a.m. Of course it'll be on at 5 a.m. Here's when it'll go on. Here's when the power's coming on. It won't go on before 2 a.m. because I'm going to bed at 2 a.m. and I will not let me enjoy 10 seconds of Sports Center. So that's not going to happen. It's not going to come on at 8 a.m. when the sun's up. Like, it will kick on at 4:30 or 5 so that the TVs and the lights and the stereo and all the other junk will kick on in the middle of the night.
Right.
It wouldn't make sense for it to come on at 8 in the morning, and it wouldn't make sense for it to come on at 1:30 at night. It'll come on if I came on at about 4:35.
Perfect.
Boom, pow. And here's all I'm saying. What do I get? Where's my compensation? I need something. I wasted a goddamn night, and it's been 3. It's been 3 in like the last 10 days. All I'm saying is fine. You guys are screwing up. You're not putting the equipment, whatever. I need to be compensated. It's killing me. This guy could have killed. I should have killed myself last night.
Scares me that you're going to kill somebody else.
I am.
You're going to go on some sort of rampage, running on the streets with your screwdriver.
I'm going like a madman in his bathrobe with a Phillips head. I was going crazy last night. I'm trying to fire up the generator. Oh, it's Drew. You don't feel any of this. No. If it's just imagine.
I appreciate
imagine
it.
Just 12 hours at a time. Pow. 8 hours. 12 hours every other day. Boom. All day.
Awful.
Oh, naked. Feels horrible.
Yeah.
You realize how dependent you are. That TiVo's heroin, man. No TiVo. I got to get a crank hooked up to that thing or something. I'm going
the water,
insane.
not the heat, not the hot water.
No,
TiVo. We're TiVo from way back.
Yeah.
You got the new HD TiVo box?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. I got that too. Oh, no, my precious TiVo. I cried in a fetal position next to it last night.
But you're onto something, though, because a generator with TiVo, you'd never be without TV because the satellite power is not going out. You'd be set.
Oh, no, I got it.
So hook the generator just to the TiVo.
Yeah.
No, I do. I do have the generator hooked to TiVo.
Okay.
That's a long story. And I actually did that thing where I just sitting there alone at 2 a.m. in a pitch black house, and I did that thing where I pointed at the TV and I went, and pow! Come on, baby!
Come on,
Nothing. Of course,
on right
4 goddamn 30. Of course, it went on at 4:30 because I actually wouldn't have wanted. Like if you would have said to me, "Is there a time when you don't want the power to come back on?" I would have said, yeah, between 4 and 6, probably. I really don't need it to come on at 5 a.m. and kick everything on. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chad?
Yes.
What's happening? You're 20?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Well, my wife is.
Let me tell you about let me tell you about karma too for all of you pussies that believe in that. Drew, you dodged a bullet last night because we had Lincoln Park in here last night.
Yeah, we like those guys, right?
Yeah, well, we did. Yeah, we did like them. No, we liked those guys, and we had Hoobastank in here, and they're raising money for the tsunami relief thing. And then Bruce started, well, Adam's literally a millionaire. $3,000 I dropped on those guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice. Come home to a pitch black house. Huh? Karma? What? Should have gave 5? Yeah. What? 5. What do I get? My refrigerator running for 5? What's it going to take to get some TiVo? $20,000? There's no God.
Not for them, the good side, but all those people at the victims of the tsunamis, they were all being punished by God.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about that. Yeah, it is an act of God.
Yeah.
It's true. Actually, we should think about that.
Oh, there's all this news now coming out. The religious groups have decided that. That this is the recreation of the flood.
And, of course. But here's the thing.
By the way, it should have happened in Connecticut if we're going to happen somewhere. You know what I mean? Florida.
Let's say this though: if you are one of these people that sort of buys the act of God, and even. I think insurance might call it an act of God. It's like almost sort of clinically or technically an act of God, a tsunami. Then if this is, in fact, an act of God, maybe we shouldn't be helping out. Maybe we're tampering with his will. Yes,
that's what Dante would say.
He had an idea. He would try to do something.
Justice.
Yeah, he was sweeping the unrighteous out to sea or something. And we got in there with a life preserver and a sack of Bisquick. Maybe we shouldn't. Think about it. I'll get that 3 back. I get that 3 back.
Yeah.
All right.
I prefer
my powers on when I come home.
Take the human point of view.
You don't? No act of God?
Will help. Maybe act of God will help.
You could be angering God.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
All right. He was trying to do something, and you got in there and meddled. Think about it, Drew.
Oh, yeah.
They call it an act of God. Jess?
But therefore, I would be an act of God, too, by going in and helping out.
Well, you can't. You're playing God, Drew. As a doctor, you play God. And you can't play God.
I can't act God.
You can't play God.
I can act God.
You could act God for like a mini series, but you couldn't play God like a normal life.
I see.
Jess?
Yeah.
Jess?
Hello?
Oh, wait. Was I speaking to? Who was I speaking to before?
6.
Chad? Oh, okay. Chad, you're 20.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
Well, my wife is 8 months pregnant, and I'm having trouble getting into the mood for sex.
Mm.
You don't like what's happened to her body?
And no, I love her to death. I mean, I married her, but
you don't like what's happened. You don't like what's happened to her body.
It's always a bad sign when they go, "I married her." Do you love your wife? I married her.
Chad,
it's like a mistake.
Is it not the case that you're kind of unattracted to what's happened to her body?
No, it's not. It's not that. It kind of makes me feel weird knowing that there's something inside there.
Yeah.
And it just takes my mind off of the sex, and she got mad at me because, I didn't want to have sex, and she thinks it's her, and it's not.
Well, women are, they can obviously feel vulnerable during times like this. Their body's changing a lot, and they feel very sexual oftentimes during that last trimester. So, Chad, how about just kind of give one up for the Gipper?
And I can see it being sort of psychologically weird knowing that, the gardener's kid was inside of your wife, and, you're having sex. Is it your kid, Chad?
Yeah, it's my kid.
All right. You have no gardener, do you, Chad?
No gardener. I live in an apartment. No gardeners.
What's going on? I don't normally like guys named Chad raising kids.
Why is that?
20 especially.
Because it just doesn't work out. Grandpa Chad, Uncle Chad.
Well, Uncle Chad works out, though.
Uncle Chad, yeah. Actually, Uncle Chet. That sounds like a guy's going to feel you up. Yeah. What's going on? Are you making enough money to raise this kid?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's great. Okay, fantastic. What are you doing?
Right now, what am I doing right now?
This second.
This very second. What are you doing?
I am.
Because I'm working, brother. What are you doing?
I do security.
He is working. You do security. Are you working now?
Yeah, I'm working right now.
All right. And what do you get?
By the way, let me take a beat here. First time that the response to the question, "What are you doing?" Well, right now
actually was what you were doing.
Yeah, actually, man, right now.
Chad, what are you getting an hour?
I get $7 an hour.
All right. That's here's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to get a raise. You know how to do that? You have to fake a staged robbery and then thwart it. All right?
And then just
injure
go in there
yourself,
and say,
self-inflicted
I've
wound.
got a baby coming.
Let's say you got a baby coming, you need another 75 cents an hour.
Gotcha.
All right, buddy.
I have one more question. I get really mad when she starts talking about her ex-boyfriends and the guys she's had sex with. It puts a mental picture in my head, and
I
it
know.
irritates me really bad.
Yeah. Well, okay, Chad, you're here, let me say something to you. This is why you're not supposed to have kids and get married and shack up and everything at 20. Because
you got energy.
Emotionally, you have too much energy. You get a little older, you don't care.
The testosterone levels are too high to withstand all this.
Right. Here's the thing, Chad. You are married. You do have a child on the way. You have to act wiser than your years. All right? Now, she shouldn't taunt you with that stuff. And you should just tell her not to taunt you with it and to please not bring it up. But
Focus on the kid.
Focus on the kid. Focus on being a dad. You don't have time to be immature to focus on these nonsensical things, all right?
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. All right, brother.
They're not nonsensical to him, but they are not important compared to the importance of raising.
Yeah, nonsensical, not the right word, but what I meant is you must prioritize now. You can look, if you're in your third year of college and your girlfriend was with your roommate or something like that, go ahead and do it, get drunk and do whatever.
Yeah.
If you're working and you're out of the house and you got a kid coming, all you do is focus on making more money.
That's right.
And making the place safe for the kid.
And go ahead and double down on the wife a little bit. Come on. Yes, let me reassure you, Chad. The baby is not aware of your having sex with the mom.
I don't know.
No.
I think I remember my dad.
No.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I have a dent in my head. I'm pretty sure.
It's a Carolla.
No, no. But I mean, I was suspicious about this sort of dent I had, then one day I took my dad's penis and it fit in like a lock and key, just snapped into
weird.
it.
That's weird.
Yeah. And I realized right then, wow, this is it.
Didn't that happen post delivery though?
Same. It was actually during delivery.
Oh yeah. What's on the side of your head is squeeze it past your head.
Yeah, to slip past my dad to get there.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
All right.
If you look closely at my chin, you can see a sack groove. Ooh, that's a good name for your next album.
I like
sack groove.
Groovy sack.
Crystal Method, sack groove. No, groovy sacks. You're trying too hard now.
Yeah, sack groove.
Let them use their imagination.
Think like that could trigger a whole sort of sack groove. Mentality. Get your sack groove on.
Get your sack groove on. Yeah. Get your best girl out on the dance floor and move your sack around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Lift your sack. Everyone hands up. Woo! Lifting the sack. Yeah, Drew?
Crystal Method's into it.
Yeah.
I can see it. They think it's a great idea.
Jess?
Yeah.
Oh, Jess.
Yow.
All
right. When were you molested? Come on.
6, 8?
No,
Come on.
I don't know.
Give us the year.
Come here and give me a hug.
I don't know.
Well, give us an estimate then.
I was like 10-ish.
10. Okay, I'll say 8 because I hear an 8-year-old talking when I close my eyes.
No, she doesn't. Her question has nothing to do with being molested, but one syllable out of Jess, and that's a molestation.
We hear that little girl voice.
Yeah.
If you have, she's 23 years old. You have a 23-year-old on the line, and the moment she picks up the phone, it sounds like you're talking to a 6-year-old, or 8-year-old.
Long-time listeners, we
know it. And if
did you hear it? Did you guys hear it when she started?
Well, Ken got a boner, and that's how you know.
Well, that's the other way.
That's you know there's molestation.
There are guys that guys.
No, he's got like a divining rod between his legs.
That happens.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, that's how I knew. I felt it on my knee. Yeah. Oh, he's part of the 2% who can get to himself and does. Chess?
Yeah.
All right. So,
so what's the question?
Yes.
Like every time I have sex, like I just can't get into it. Like I
like can't pay
Well,
attention.
All right. Well, because you probably are flashing back or the trauma when you were abused when you were a kid.
Who molested you when you were a kid?
My dad.
Oh,
Your dad.
That's tough. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Where's he now? Is he in prison?
No.
He needs to be.
Do you see him?
Do I see him? Yeah, he's still married to my mom.
Oh, did your mom know he did this?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Jess. Can you please get some help with this? It's a very difficult situation. You're living with the perpetrator. He just did it one time?
Well, are they living? You're not living at home, are you?
I don't live at home right now.
All right, good.
Okay. Now, what's going on? What are you doing? Cocktailing?
No, I'm going back to school.
Junior college?
No, I have my BA.
You do?
In what?
Cocktailing.
Politics.
Politics.
Political science?
Political science.
No, I went to a liberal arts school, so it was called politics. But I'm going back to get my teaching certificate right now
Where'd you go to school?
in Idaho.
Oh, yeah. Idaho is the state that's known for its liberal arts, Drew. I mean, it's, I think it's most of free thinking and new ideas come from Idaho because they got the white supremacists over there.
Oh,
you know?
okay, yeah.
All right, Jess. How about a little therapy for the abuse you suffered at the hands of your horrible
The
father?
reason you can't experience yourself sexually is that was all sort of robbed from you long ago. And if you want to kind of reconnect with all that, it's something you're going to need some help doing.
Like, I had sex with my best friend, like, a couple weeks ago, and, like, I really care about him and stuff, but it's just, like, even
Jess,
then I stuff.
again, I feel like I'm not even talking when I talk to our listeners.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they can hear you. I think this is
my
the
mic's
intercom
on?
we have.
Is you and I talking?
Yeah, I look
Just
at it.
Adam and I. All right.
I look at it that way. It's like, like what you have between the guy who drives the limo and the kids partying in the back seat.
Right.
People outside of the limo don't hear you.
Right. You and I'm the limousine driver, and you're the kid in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you yell out the window to people once in a while, and that's how they get to hear. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I hang out of the sunroof.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as they get to hear it somehow. So go ahead, tell her what I just said.
All right, hold on. Oh, wait, I pressed the wrong one now. Tell her. Hey, you girls want to party? Is that what you said?
No.
Oh, that was an actual limo call. Jess.
Yeah.
You've got to. Wait, I got a quick question. Your dad is where now? Is he in Reno, where you are?
He's, like, a couple hours away.
Uh-huh. And he's in Nevada?
Mm-hmm.
And he did this to you one time?
Like, I don't know. Like, a couple times.
How many years?
I don't really know.
Approximately how many years?
I feel like 4, 5.
Okay. So, hey, what's your dad do? Is he a publicist?
He's a geologist.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. She
All the mold's
she
broken
went to,
tonight.
She went to liberal arts school in Idaho. He's a pedophile geologist
in Nevada.
Holy Christ! I don't like this guy, but I do admit he has range. I have to admire his range.
Novel.
I have to admire the cat's range. I'll give him that. I don't respect him. I don't like what he is, but I will say, guys in pit helmets and knee-high socks don't usually do the molesting. Yes?
No.
That's rangy. All right. And, all right, so, Jess, you're smart. You went to college. You're going back to get your teaching credential. Avail yourself of some of the services that college has and get some...
Student mental health services.
Yeah, get some therapy. And
I'm going to reiterate what I said, which is you're going to have great difficulty experiencing yourself sexually. I dare say you will not.
Drew says you're going to have a difficult time sexually.
And if you do start experiencing yourself sexually, it'll probably evoke a bunch of flashbacks, and you'll tend to be attracted to very abusive guys. Not a good situation if without some help.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Did you hear that? All right. So get some help, baby
What
doll.
did you hear, just out of curiosity?
Huh?
What did you hear me say?
To get some help.
Okay.
Good enough.
At least got that.
All right. Get yourself some help, baby. See, it'll
Why
make
not?
you a better teacher.
It's true.
Okay.
All right. Geologist. What kind of geologist?
I was just thinking, what is
No, he must be like
in shale or something.
No. I'll tell you. What would sort of make sense if you realized he worked for some like oil company.
That's what I'm saying. Like he pulls oil out of shale, and he's way out in the outskirts somewhere, trying to, find ways to pull more oil out of stone, basically. Or Ask her.
She don't hang up. Jess,
Yeah.
is your what kind of geologist? Your father?
He does gold mining.
Gold mine. Oh.
Like he's a manager out there.
Of a gold mine?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
lot of mines in Nevada.
Yeah. Oh, okay, but he's more like a big beard with a donkey, right?
And teeth and cane.
Good cookie.
And they call him Cookie.
They call him Cookie.
Not so much.
All right.
What's
There's gold in them hills.
Doesn't look like ZZ Top.
There's gold, I tell you. Gold.
So you thought you were envisioning a gold, like a
I'm
panner, somebody panning for gold.
I'm picturing Treasure of Sierra Madre. That's what I'm picturing. I tell you, boys, riches.
Wait, let's talk Jess some more. Come on, just real quick. Did he go to Jess?
Yeah.
He's a trained geologist, or he just calls himself a geologist?
He has his master's.
Okay. All right. Just very interesting.
Do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you know if this happened to them?
I don't really know. Like, my older brother is like 12 years older than me.
Oftentimes it's just the one. They pick one.
And
Really?
I don't think so. And I know, like, my younger brother and him are really close, so.
Yeah.
That's
awful.
I know you hear about it so much. It's almost like pedestrian. But imagine your dad coming at you sexually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you're living in the same house.
Now you need that yugger sign.
You're living under the same roof that he is.
Very bad.
And this is going on for a few years, and you can hear the wood floor creaking. He's coming up the hall.
Ugh.
And Mom, it's 10:30.
Forget your dad. Just think what your wife thinks when you approach her that way.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Her husband.
What are you talking about, you
I'm just
a-hole?
saying, think what women have to put
Dare
up
you.
with. I'm just saying that even in the normal situation, women are stuck.
Are you not attracted to me anymore? Is that what you're saying? I put a couple pounds on. That's no big deal. I worked that right off. That's just a little holiday.
All right, you're right.
That's a little holiday weight.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Okay.
I don't have to get into a two-piecer for another 6 months. Drew's not attracted to me anymore. All right, everybody. Let's take ourselves a little break. The Crystal Method in tonight. We'll hear something else off their Legion of Boom CD, and we'll talk to more yous after this. Yeah. Woo! Get it on. Gotta get it on. No choice but to get it on. Freak out, get it on. It's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Ken and Scott are here tonight from the Crystal Method. Dear friends. We will...
we've known you guys for like 10 years, 12 years, something crazy like that.
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Not
maybe
12
8
years.
Since 97, something 97, 96.
When did... let's see. Is it
Almost 9 years.
Yeah, 93, right? You guys formed in 93?
97 was the first album.
97.
All right, so
at least from then, right? All right. Unless we knew. That's Clive.
Clive Barker, yeah.
Yeah. What happened to Clive?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. All right. Known him since the 6th grade, right, Drew?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We will hear something from the Crystal Method. First, we're going to take a call. Sherman Alex taking ecstasy. Pregnant, broke up with
Here.
with a guy.
Here.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's talk to JT. JT,
Hey guys,
what's up?
hey, just want to say I really appreciate you guys' show. It's par excellence.
Thank you.
Hey,
Nothing wrong with that.
I got a song I wrote for the beautiful AMRAC, which is Ace's Mexican Ranchero Accordion Countdown.
Oh, wow, and made an acronym out of it.
Yes.
So I was
Write
wondering
that
if I
down.
could bless you with song.
Well, first off, we should explain that Ace's Mexican Ranchero Accordion Countdown is a game we like to play on the show.
Well, we should play just one round. For,
All right, then we'll hear the
Crystal
theme
Method,
song?
And then we'll hear the theme song.
All right, so as you know, as I've learned from working on many construction site, the accordion is the cornerstone of the ranchero music that my Latin brethren like to blare very early in the morning.
Of
when
the
they're-
classic musical form Adam likes to call ranchero music.
Ranchero music, yes, and it is so ubiquitous, the accordion, that you rarely hear 2 seconds go by without some accordion music playing. And we take a random ranchero song and we cue it up to somewhere in the middle, and then engineeress Michelle hits the button and we guess how long before you hear that accordion coming in. You could go never. There's some
Or
that don't have it.
I'll start
you
the
go
betting.
immediately.
I'll start the betting. 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
All right, Scott.
Adam?
I'll go Scott.
That's 6.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. Let me
Solid.
write this down, Scott.
2,
So
6.
Drew's got 2. All right, Ken.
I'm going to have to go 8.
8 seconds. An eternity
What are you
in the
gonna do?
life of a ranchero
Now,
accordion
this
player.
is not going to start,
Not at the beginning of the song.
During-
In the
Starts
middle
in
of
the
the song.
middle of the song.
but will there be accordion right there?
We don't
We
know.
don't know. It's
That's
random.
what we're
Oh,
betting.
I'm saying instantly.
This is,
Instantly. That's a good bet. Instantly.
he wants to know where the accordion's going to be. So when he goes to Vegas, he's like, "What color is that ball going to land on after the wheel's done spinning around?" You're not going to say. All right. Well, I'll take both colors then. Yeah, it's gambling, Ken. You going immediately. All right. Now, oh man, I was going to go long. Now I'm going to 2 and 4. I'm going to go 5 seconds.
Okay, good.
All right. All right. Now, so we have 5, 6, 2, and immediately with Ken.
We
All
have
right. You ready there?
6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Is that it?
No. Oh, my God.
Well, what's going on the upbeats there?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, and I think
That's
that
it,
was.
Andy?
I think that was like 2 seconds.
You think that's rhythm
I
accordion?
thought that
we're
was
hearing?
it doesn't count. Do it again.
We're hearing
We didn't hear it.
that's
Another
rhythm
random-
accordion.
another random.
All right, I'll do another.
Oh,
But I
we-
think it was at the beginning.
It's got to be lead accordion.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
got
that
to
was
be.
like a trumpet first or something.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
All right, let's try
And
it
then,
again.
but that was.
Yeah,
That was-
we're
yeah.
looking for the Jimmy Page of accordion players, not the Joan Baez.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I want some light strumming in the
Jackson
background.
Brown.
All right,
Yeah.
There you
let's
go.
try this.
All right.
In the middle of the song, right?
Five.
Where it started
Yeah.
The
in
middle of the
song.
song. Come-
4,
wait,
3,
she's giving us
what?
the beginning of the songs. That's why that was screwed up.
All right, baby. The middle is right in the description of Ace's Mexican Ranchero Accordion Countdown. That was the beginning
Oh,
of
I
the
didn't
song?
have him queued up because I had a Crystal
All right.
Method song in there.
Well, forget about Crystal
Forget those
Method. We're listening to Ranchero music, sweet cheeks.
We're talking about Grammy-nominated ranchero music.
Yeah. All right. Are you good? You feel good? All right. Where are we, Drew? Now we got to get to a
3,
whole. No.
2,
Keep, we
okay.
got to. We got to. I won't be able to
4,
add that. Yeah.
3,
2, 1, go.
Is that it? That's it in the background
It's
again.
more rhythm.
Yeah. Oh,
There it
no,
is. There it is. Sorry, 7 seconds.
Yeah, 7.
7 seconds. 7 seconds.
You were going to go with 7 initially. And then
No, I wasn't. I went with 5. Scott won that.
I swear there's 3 accordions in this song.
It sounds like there's a million in every ranchero song. That's the beauty of the music. Yeah.
I still think I won.
I
Really?
think so too. I think
That was immediate.
I think there are 2 different accordions in this one.
Well, we need a rubber match now.
All right. One more.
We've never had this kind of
Yeah,
controversy.
I know.
But these are professional musicians.
Of course, they're
Drew.
hearing things we can't hear.
And they have a competitive nature that we don't have in radio.
You're right. We just like to roll over.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. All right. So, are we sticking by our bets?
Yes.
All
That's
right.
for
So
me.
we have. I have 5 seconds. Scott has 6. Drew has 2, and Ken has immediate. All right. And again, it really has to be pronounced.
Yeah,
we have
it's
to be
gonna
able to
hear
hear
the
it.
accordion.
Identifiable.
Okay. Yeah. Identifiable. All right, we're going to roll it when we get to the top here, right, Drew?
Top of the minute there?
Yes. 6 or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that an accordion? From the beginning.
How do they outdo themselves on the annoying meter? Each and every song more annoying than the last.
So Ken's got it.
I'm unsatisfying, though. It's
I know
more,
it wasn't.
more,
It's
more
not
rhythm.
Didn't have the nice oompa quality, the German accordion quality that we're used to hearing.
Let the baby have his bottle.
All right, let him have it.
Let him have his bottle.
All right, well, let's hear our
you
theme
won,
song.
big man.
Let's hear our theme song.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
see?
yeah. All right, let's speak to JT. JT?
Yeah, hey man, this is going to be like a pseudo Aldo Nova tribute, and it's probably going to be
All right.
worse than that last
Life is
song,
just a
so-
fantasy.
Yeah, all right.
All right, 3, 2, and 1. I've never been blinded by the blues. I've never been blinded by jazz. But when I hear that accordion, the seconds just click too fast to be racking. I said that 'cause you can't rock, we can't rock, but I am racking to Ace's Mexican Ranchero accordion. Count down, 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 down.
Yeah. 41, JT is. Yeah, that's solid, buddy.
You know,
That is
we're cut
awesome.
from the same cloth, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm about to hear Beat It, so I appreciate it, guys.
No, thanks for the effort there, buddy.
Well done.
We appreciate that.
All righty, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Have a good New Year. God love you. All right, one more round. One more round.
We can hear a Crystal Method song here, too.
That was a Crystal Method.
Oh, okay. All right.
They just
You're right.
sampled a lot of Ranchero on the last
All
album.
right. Well, they will be
Ranchero remix.
Yeah, I mean,
there's going to be a Loveline tribute with Ranchero music.
Well, let me
after
say-
all these tacos and Ranchero.
Yeah, dance and electronic music and Ranchero,
All
they're
together.
really from the same place.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know when people go like, oh, I listen to all kinds of music, blues, jazz, hardcore rap. They never mention Ranchero. They don't mean Ranchero, do they? Do they?
All kinds of music, Adam. All kinds.
All right.
How dare you?
All right. One more song, and then
I'll
and
go
then
for
we're
8
gonna hear it.
seconds.
All right. What are you going for? I'm
8.
sorry. I got to write this down.
I'll go 8. I'm switching
True.
my
8.
I'm tired of this.
Okay. All right. Scott, what do you got?
3.
3. Smart. Ken?
All right, I'm going 4.
4. All right. I'm going immediate.
All right.
All right.
You ready? Yeah. All right.
4,
And
3,
2, 1, go.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's satisfying.
Yeah. Listen to it and weep. And I don't mean because you lost. I just mean weep. It's that bad. Oh, yeah.
It's like a jackhammer on my eardrums.
So
Yeah.
the term ranchero, that's your own genre that you...
No, engineerist Michelle does a little, plays occasional wedding, does a little DJing.
And I believe this is her people's music.
This is her people's music. And this is, so we have your people to blame for this. And this is out of her private stock. And she says it's Ranchero. And I hear this blaring every day at my house because there's work
explain
going
what
on.
happens to him when you walk, into your garage every morning.
I need to hear the one with the flute in it to really. What was the one right before
Adam
this?
has got construction going on at his house for the last almost, how long has it been?
2
now?
years.
Almost 2 years.
2 years now.
He's got a crew that's there
Now,
every
so
morning.
I'm going to set the scene. I came home the night before the power was out. I spent 45 minutes in my bathrobe in 40-degree weather trying to get a Briggs & Stratton motor fired up to no avail, and then spend the next hour on my knees with a flashlight in my ass trying to dismantle the gate so the motor wouldn't burn out. I went to bed at 2:30 in the morning. The power then kicked on at 5 a.m. I got up again and then woke up again for the last time about 8:45 in the morning to now walk down the stairs and into the garage, and this is what I hear as I stumble into the garage. And then it goes something like this. Ozzy, we talked about putting the scratch coat of stucco on before the brown coat. The brown coat is not going to stick to the... What? Stop the music! Stop this music! Stop it! Yeah, that's how it goes. That's
His
how it
name's
works.
Ozzy.
Yeah, Oswaldo. That's how it works.
How's your friend's
freak
wife
out in my
that
bathrobe.
had her matrice out?
Oh, yeah.
How's
Somebody
she?
had one of my crew guys, the wife had a hysterectomy or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. He was dressed up. That's always a bad sign. When a guy shows up in loafers, that means trouble. Somebody's sick. But she's okay now, right, Drew?
I was
lucky
asking her.
Drew was standing next to me while he was explaining what happened to his wife, but in Spanish. We figured it out, right? Hysterectomy? Mm-hmm. All right. Let's, she's on her feet now, right?
I bet.
Yeah.
I hope.
All right. Yeah, you have 26 kids. It'll screw you up in there sometimes. We'll take, don't laugh at them. That's horrible racist humor. Let's take a little break. The Crystal Method is here tonight. We'll hear something else off the Legion of Boom CD, and we'll be right back after this. Yeah. Loveline, Madam, that's Dr. Drew. Scott and Ken here tonight from the Crystal Method. Yes, Drew.
You've just been screwing around too much, Adam. Let's get to a Crystal Method song right now.
No.
Come on.
No.
It's not going to happen.
We just heard their ranchero offerings. We heard like 6 of their ranchero songs. I only like 3 of them, actually. I got to be honest with you. And we got to talk to Alex, and then we play a song.
Well, how about Ashley then? And then
Ashley?
Yeah.
All right. Ashley,
Hello?
you're 19?
Yeah.
You had sex with your boyfriend, and...
He's not my boyfriend. He's just some guy I've been dating.
How dare you, Adam?
Sorry, sweetie P. I didn't know you were a slut.
No. It's not like that. It's just,
yes.
he doesn't
yes.
want a relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he would be your more than a boyfriend.
He would be my boyfriend. He just doesn't want a relationship.
Well, why'd you put up with that guy's crap?
I haven't been with someone in a while. Like, I had a really bad breakup about a year and a half ago. So
Fair enough.
It was, you know what I mean? It was.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I know. And by the way, you having consistent sex with somebody and saying, I'm just not ready for a relationship, you're on top of the person, dropping a little seed into him.
The guy,
yeah, the guy. I mean, you're having a relationship. You don't want one. You don't like this person that much.
That way.
Yeah, you want something that feels good, but it's not like you're not ready for, you just can't handle or anything.
You just don't want
because you're getting it on 3 times a week.
Yeah.
All right, so
so what happened?
What happened was, like, in the beginning, I haven't had sex in a year since him. So when we first got together, I hadn't fooled around in a long time, and I gave him head, and his cum was orange. I spit it out. Yeah, and he blamed it. I confronted him about it, and he blamed it about the jelly beans we'd been eating earlier.
No.
And I just kind of bought it and was like, okay, whatever. It was stupid of me, but
yeah.
And then later we had more sex.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, jelly beans.
Right.
And then about 3 weeks ago, I started getting these rashes. Like, there are these, like, they look like kind of open sores, and they're red. And
those are candy apples.
Are they?
You got to blame that on the candy apple.
Are they on the genitalia, like on the lips?
Yeah, they're on like my genital area, but they're also like on my back, like.
On your back,
and then like in my
whoa, like on your buttock?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So I don't know if it's just a genital thing or if it's just
and
a skin rash. That might not even be related to him.
And they hurt?
They itch.
Could be herpes.
Yeah.
So you got to have somebody look at it. It's extremely important, Ashley, that a doctor look at it while you have the outbreak. Okay. There's also something called lymphogranuloma venereum that kind of can look.
Do
like that
you have
sometimes.
an outbreak now?
They're still there. Like.
All right.
They haven't really left.
Or get to a clinic or somebody. Somebody can take a look at it and see what make a diagnosis before they leave.
It may be nothing. There's a lot of different things that can look like this.
All right.
But Ashley, the deal is the orange cum probably doesn't have anything to do
jelly
with
beans.
It certainly doesn't have anything to do with the jelly beans. It
Whoa, Mike and Ike's.
Probably doesn't have anything to do with the Red Hots.
Good and play.
It probably doesn't have anything to do with what you're experiencing. But it does mean he had blood in his semen.
Is it normal?
No, it's usually blood in the semen that causes the orange or the brown.
Yeah.
And blood in the semen usually also, frankly, doesn't mean anything, but guys need to get that checked out just to be sure.
Okay.
All right, Ashley. Come on, you don't forget this guy. He doesn't love you.
I know, dude. I don't know.
Well, stop doing stuff you don't want to do.
He broke off with me yesterday, though, so I mean.
He broke it off with you.
Yeah.
You got clingy.
He said he wanted to take the physical part out of the relationship.
Oh, sure he did. Sure.
I don't understand what this means.
Yeah, that means he wants to get away.
Yeah, basically. So it's his
All right, baby.
Look,
That's all right.
She's
you
on
didn't
a
get
rebound.
pregnant.
Right.
You're fine. Don't get pregnant. Get out of Riverside.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Goals to get out of there before summer.
Ooh, I felt bad for her, Ashley.
I did too. Get out of that crappy Riverside. Give yourself a guy who loves you. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear.
Speaking about guys we love.
Yeah. Crystal Method, everybody. We need to hear a Crystal Method song. Nay, we would love to hear a Crystal Method song. This is. I got the first song. Where's the second song we're playing?
It's called Bound Too Long.
Oh, this is the taco song.
Bound Too Long.
What's it called?
Bound Too Long.
Bound Too Long from Legion of Boom. Crystal Method, everybody. Dear Mexican food bringing friends. The Crystal Method. Nominated for a Grammy.
we found out there's a new porno that just came out called The Crystal Method.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's Janet Jameson, and she'll probably be in here promoting it, I'm sure.
Somebody named Crystal with a K.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But a tip of the hat to the band.
Yeah, nice.
I think so.
You've arrived.
A friend of ours was in Times Square, and I guess Janet Jameson has a big billboard down there, and it was coming soon. The Crystal Method.
Really?
Something. Yes.
And they spelled crystal with a K.
Yeah, Crystal with a K.
Wow. But cool, right? I mean, definitely.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it makes everyone who's heard of you think of you. And those who haven't, confused. Let's take a break, Drew.
Let's go.
Okay, thanks, buddy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I know you're working over there or something. We'll be, me relax. If I relax, the show stops.
Yeah, I know.
Better hope I don't relax, buddy boy. Tell you that right now, mister. Got some news for you.
You told me.
Okay. All right, man. I said good day. Good day.
How dare you?
I love that was the greatest insult you could do to someone. I said good day. Imagine that.
I said good day, sir.
Now it's MFer, and that's great. Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Yeah, the Crystal Method, everyone. God bless the Crystal Method. Scott, Ken, always a delight.
Thank you for having us.
Always great to be here.
Always great to see you guys.
And they're good at the Ranchero Countdown, too.
They're maybe a little too good. They may not be asked back through. All right. I want to thank engineers Michelle for doing a great job, engineer Chris for doing a great job, of course, engineer Anderson for making it all happen. Wait, who's phone screening this week? Who do I give it? Not Ziggy, right? Corey.
Excellent job.
A notable, excellent job from
Notable.
Corey. And, of course, producer Ann, of course, Junior, producer Lauren for doing a great job all week. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Never been blinded by the blues, I've never been blinded by jazz, but when I hear that accordion, the seconds just click too fast to be rockin'. I say that because you can't rock, we can't rock, but I am rockin' to Aces, Mexican, Ranchero, accordion, down.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or the station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.